Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with a new fragrance video, which you guys know I love talking about fragrance. But if you're new here, hi, my name is Tamar, and I'm also known as Musings of a Curvy Lady. And I love everything beautiful, fashion, style, fragrance, and everything lovely. Today, we are going to be talking about the very new fragrance from Chanel Chance, the new flanker, Eau Splendide, which I think is such a cute name. This would be such a fun scent to layer with body oils and lotions and potions and whatnot. You guys know I'm not gonna leave you hanging. I'm gonna give you a layering combo that's gonna be perfect for Chanel Chance Eau Splendide. So if you're interested in seeing my thoughts, reviews, getting all the deets about this fragrance, please keep watching. Been so long since I talked about a fragrance, guys. Like, I haven't filmed a fragrance video in like over a month, and I'm just like, there's so many fragrances I've got, but I wanted to talk about this new one from Chanel. This is Chance Eau Splendide. It came out around mid-April and I'm obsessed with it. I actually got to buy this when I was in Palm Beach, but this is gonna be a more in-depth review of this fragrance that literally took my breath away, and I got it immediately after smelling it. But before we get started, some house rules, shall we? Musings of a Curvy Lady, we are a family here. So if you're watching, you need to smash that subscribe button. Those are the rules. I make up the rules, and that's that, okay? I mean, I'm not gonna, you don't have to, like, I'm not gonna force anybody, but why not? Like, you're here, you're watching a video after video after video. Just hit the subscribe button, okay? And this is also a social thing. So I love to hear from you guys. Have you tried this fragrance yet? What are you excited to buy for spring and summer? And let me know your thoughts about this video. So I was down in Palm Beach a couple of weeks ago with my girlfriends for a girls trip, and we went to Point Sienna Place. It's this really cute outdoor shopping plaza in Palm Beach Island that is just giving luxury. And of course they had a Chanel boutique. We walk in, did not even know that this fragrance was out yet, but the sales associate was so sweet and said, you have to smell it. We do have it available to purchase as well. And I don't know, just having like the inside info just made me feel like I was special, but I'm sure that was like a sales tactic because it was literally being released the next day. Of course they had them in store. But let's get into this bottle, this juice, all the things about Chanel Chance or Chanel Chance. Okay, don't get on me with my French accent because it's not good, but I will try my darndest, okay? This is the newest flanker from Chanel. Now, Chance, I have to say, I'm not the biggest fan of the OG. There's many flankers. There's not one that has caught my nose that I would be willing to buy it. You know, a lot of fragrance girlies have it in their collection, but I'm really trying to purchase things that are going to elicit happiness and I'm actually going to wear and I feel are worth having, not just something to get because everyone else has it. This was my first Chanel Chance fragrance that I felt was worth purchasing. It's youthful, it's bright, it's effervescent, it's bubbly, it's everything I like to say, like I describe myself as, you know, all those things. It's a fun, vibrant take on the original, which to me is super masculine leaning. It's super just like heavy, but hey, if you like it, I love it. So the whole name behind Chance, that's the main fragrance, right? Coco Chanel had this saying, she said, luck is my soul. All her life, Gabrielle Chanel cultivated chance, believing that anything was possible, and she transformed her dreams into possibility. And for Chanel, luck is a state of mind, which I can get down with. So a declaration of faith that drives you to take control of your destiny, a way to bet everything on yourself, to choose yourself, and to always give yourself another chance to play the game. I love that. Give me a story, Chanel. Give me a chance. You know, taking a chance on yourself is always going to be something that you're going to be proud of. Who else are you going to take a chance on? A stranger? No, take a chance on yourself. Eau Splendide. Okay, so this is from a house perfumer, in-house perfumer at Chanel. His name is Olivier Polsch. He's developed this fragrance to be radiant, bright, effervescent, bubbly, all the things that I love. And I feel like he nailed it, honestly. This is giving a younger Chanel, a youthful Chanel. When I think about Chanel, honestly, a lot of the fragrances are too matronly, like too mother of the bride, like too heavy. This is like the opposite of all those things. It's so light and airy, but also juicy, which I love. One of the major notes in here is a raspberry note. Raspberry, I feel, is such a sexy note and fragrance. It can lean very sexy. When I think of raspberry, I don't know, I think of like a Cosmo, like a really crispy cosmopolitan and a really pretty girl. So the fact that they have this note that leans so youthful and sexy to me, I'm just like, yeah, a juicy Cosmo, pretty girl at the bar. It's giving all the vibes. But they also have a geranium note in here, which allows it to feel very balanced. It's a fruity floral that is going to be, you know, it's going to stand out in your collection. I feel like it's worth having. Take a chance on Eau Splendide. She is splendid. She's giving those vibes. But let's get deeper into the notes. So top notes are going to be the red fruits, raspberry, rose, violet, and peach. Middle notes are rose geranium, iris, and a dry down with white musk and cedar. This is gonna be a well-liked fragrance. It has everything you would want from a fruity floral. It has the juiciness that really plays out. There's like a little bit of a shampooiness that makes me feel like kind of nostalgic, kind of like those Garnier Fructis shampoos back in the day. I would want to be a girl in those commercials. Like that was like being like top tier baddie. You were in like a skincare like Noxzema or Neutrogena or a Garnier Fructis hair commercial. Oh, Pantene also. Pantene was like the it girl. But this has that shampooey nostalgic, and that's why I feel like it's very youthful and effervescent. It just reminds me of that time in my life. But this is not gonna be something that, although, okay, sidebar, Your Honor. When I was at the boutique, there were, that's one thing about shopping where people are super rich and people just have like no concept, or like there was children in the Chanel boutique, like unsupervised. To me, they were bothering the sales associates because they were asking to try everything, which, you know, like they're free to do that. But the fact that they could very well just purchase a $300 fragrance just because, like, do you really understand like what you're doing? No, but like money's so crazy. Like over there, like it's nothing to them, like spending $1,000 on like makeup and fragrances in one drop. But for me, I'm gonna need to like count my coins and really love a fragrance. And I feel like this is worth having. When I was there was like so many little girls like trying the different fragrances. And to me, although they were youthful and, you know, they were young, they were like teeny boppers, like middle school, they didn't like this. And I just think their nose isn't mature enough to really appreciate like a fragrance like this. And that's totally okay. That's why we have Bath and Body Works. That's why we have like Victoria's Secrets. And the thing is, I still love all of those fragrances. They play a role in your life. But I think there's still something very unique about this fragrance that doesn't lean juvenile. This is not gonna give you like immature girl that just likes to smell sweet and fruity. This has that musk, and to me it has kind of like an aquatic vibe to it, and the dry down that just leaves it perfect. Like just leaves me thinking I'm having a raspberry Cosmo at a beachside bar, and like the breeze is right there, the water, the ocean air is coming through, and the air and the wind is going against me, so nothing is going into my lip gloss. Like this is that girl, you know? She's splendid, and her company is just effervescent and lovely and bubbly, and you want to be around her. And I feel like you can't go wrong with this scent. They really knocked it out the park with this one. So ranking Chanel Chance Eau Splendide, how many muses does she get? To me, she's going to get 4 muses. The only reason why I'm knocking off a muse is because I wish I had something to layer her with, like a matching body oil. Similar to the Prestige line, you can find body oils in their matching scents. If you're new here, I love to layer my fragrances, not just with like other scents, but really starting with the skincare aspect, because hydrated, moisturized skin is gonna hold on to fragrance oils longer, therefore making your whole fragrance experience better. Not to say you might not have to reapply, okay? We're not saying that, because I think a lot of people think, oh, if I do this, I should be smelling my fragrance all day long. No, it will make your fragrance last longer. And when people come in closer to you to hug you, or they are just around you when you move, you're gonna get a whiff of that scent bubble, that sillage. So this is the fragrance combo that I've been doing. I really wanted the Chanel Chance Splendide to really stand out on its own, so I didn't add any other fragrances. But we're gonna start off with lotions, potions, and all the things. So first, after my skin is out of the shower, I really like to mix my lotions and my oils together. It gets rid of an extra step. You know, like you could do whatever you want. Use your body cream and then your oil or then your cream, whatever you want to do. But for me, let's just mix them together. They're gonna go on the same body anyway. So I've been loving this from Victoria's Secret. Remember I was just talking about Victoria's Secret and how, you know, it's for a purpose. This is like the perfect example of how you can bring something that maybe a younger audience might love, but really creating a fragrance story that's going to create a completely new experience. So this is from the pink line. This is the Warm and Cozy body lotion. This has notes of soft vanilla, toasted coconut, and passion fruit. This to me is such a pretty girl lotion. Like to me, this is what I would wear like when I was in high school. And you know, at the end of the school day, you would just like get prepped again for the bus ride. So you would get your lotion out, get your hands all taken care of, get your lip gloss reapplied, and like spritz a little bit of body spray in your hair. You know, you have to look good to catch the bus back home. But that's what that smells like to me. It's just like a really fun, fruity, like a perfect layering combo. But I'm adding this body oil from Brown Sugar Babe. You guys should know this by now. Most of my fragrance layering combos, I'm going to have an oil from Brown Sugar Babe. They just make so many different oils, different vibes, but this one is from their newest collection. This is called Sparkling Blush. This is so good. This basically smells, it smells like date night. Like a flirty date night, and you just want all the compliments from your man. And men love when you smell edible, but this is such a great way to smell edible that's not heavy. It's like light and sparkling, just like the name, Sparkling Blush. It's there's a raspberry note in here, and it just is the perfect combination. When I tell you, I feel like I am a scientist, like mixing in the lab when I'm coming up with these concoctions, because baby, these two together are the perfect layering base for Chanel Chance Eau Splendide. This on top, the raspberry, the toasted vanilla, the swirly whirlies. I'm telling you, you're gonna have such a great fragrance story experience. People are gonna love this on you, and you're gonna have soft skin because both of these together are really going to nourish your skin while giving you that fragrance payoff. Honestly, you could wear this by itself and really get a good fragrance payoff, but adding the Chance Splendide on top is just like, oh, so lovely. Definitely feel like this whole fragrance combo is a 5 out of 5. Like I did that, honestly, I did that. All right, guys, that is it on this video. Oh, I hope you loved it. Are you gonna take a chance on Chanel Chance Eau Splendide? I honestly feel like this is something it is worth getting your nose on. So if you like this video, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to turn off notifications so you never miss another fragrance video, a Curvy Lady upload, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.